inverse of the sine of 7 pi over 6. We kind of wish that these would just cancel each other out and give us 7 pi over 6, don't we? But unfortunately, 7 pi over 6 is not in the quadrant that's going to be useful for us here. 7 pi over 6 is actually located down here, and we don't want that one's sine value because sine is only defined on the right half of the circle. So we're going to have to take a different angle that is connected to that one but gives us the same sign but is in the correct quadrant. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to move over to the right here and give that angle. And that angle, of course, is negative pi over 6. So the correct answer to the sine inverse of the sine of 7 pi over 6 is not just the 7 pi over 6, it's the other angle that's correct, gives us the right value even though it's in a different quadrant, negative pi over 6. Okay, let's try it again with the cosine inverse here now. So the cosine inverse of the cosine of negative 2 pi over 3. So again, kind of wish it was negative 2 pi over 3, but that's not going to work for us. Negative 2 pi over 3 would move us over to this spot right here. Now unfortunately cosine's only on the top half, so what we're going to have to do is reflect that back up to the top half of the circle. So we don't want the negative 2 pi over 3, we want the one from the top half of the circle, and of course that is 2 pi over 3. So the correct answer to this inverse trig expression is 2 pi over 3. Okay, try one on your own here. Try two on your own. What's the cosine inverse of the cosine of pi over 4? Cosine inverse of cosine pi over 4. So assuming you paused and tried this already, notice that pi over 4 is actually in the right quadrant, right? It's on the top half of the circle. So that's very convenient for us, and the answer is just going to be pi over 4. Those actually do, in reality, cancel each other out. How about on the right here, where we have a tan inverse of a tan of 3 pi over 4? Well, 3 pi over 4 is located right here. And unfortunately, arctan needed to be done on only the right-hand side of the circle. So the value of the arctan, so the tan of 3 pi over 4 would be this negative 1 over here, but we have to find the correct angle in the right quadrant for this one. So we're going to rotate this around the circle all the way over to its other side over here, and we're going to take the angle of negative pi over 4. Because negative pi over 4 also has a tangent of negative 1, but it's on the correct right-hand side of the circle for the definition of arctan.